show you what you need to bring. First off, you're gonna need a backpack. This is gonna bring all your things you need to school and our super cool things that we make at school back home. You're gonna need a water bottle that's labeled with your name. You can fill it up at school. Next, you're going to need weather appropriate wear. So that means mitts in the winter, rubber boots in the spring, and things like that. Inside your backpack, you're going to need a few things as well. You might need a change of clothes. And this is for when our science experiments maybe get a little bit messy, or when you're crazy carpeting on the hill, and you know what? Your pants are just a little bit wet from playing the whole time. Next, you're going to need a pencil case. This is where all your labeled supplies are going to be. Next, you're going to have a lunch kit. This is going to have 2 snacks and your lunch. Don't worry though, we do have a hot lunch program. It's available Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. You can pay for it online, but make sure you only sign up for when your kid is coming to kindergarten. There's a lot of different options, and we even have gluten-sensitive options. Play is the primary learning mode in kindergarten, as well as active involvement. Centers are not just playing and for fun. They are not a break from real learning. It teaches choice and decision making, communication, fostering thinking, and personal and social responsibilities. All children in kindergarten have the potential to learn, and we start where your child is. There's lots of repetition, and they have multiple chances to learn. Respectful relationships with the children and their families helps to foster this kind of learning in kindergarten. Some of the programs we use in kindergarten are called Empowering Writers, Math for Success, and Religion Program. We have success in these because they start in kindergarten and some of them go up all the way till grade 8. There's consistent terminology and we build on knowledge from previous years. Also in kindergarten, we love to home read, have show and tell, and we will be having field trips. You might be wondering who's going to be in our classroom. You might have some old friends, but there's always a place to make some new ones. We have Miss Carrie that comes into our classroom with our Vibe program. She helps us learn about friendship, how to be a kind person, and how to use our superpowers. We also have 3 wonderful ladies. That's our speech pathologist, our physical therapist, and our occupational therapist. And they have some things to say to you.
Hi, my name is Nancy Whalen, and I'm the speech language pathologist at St. Jerome's. I support kindergarten kids in several ways in the classroom. So what my job is to ensure that your child is using the appropriate sounds that they should have at that age, at 5. And I also help support following directions in the class and learning in general. So some of the things that we like to see your child have as they enter kindergarten is that they're able to be understood by people outside the family. So if you're having to interpret for your child when you're in the community, like when you're walking down the street or you're in the co-op, and people aren't understanding your child, that could be a sign that we may need to support that development. Another thing that we like to have, or that we like to see in kids entering kindergarten, is that they're able to tell you about their day. So they can come home from school and tell you what they did, they can sequence really well, they can use appropriate grammar, and you can tell what they're saying. So lots of times kids will use words like, I don't know, or I'm not sure, or they'll avoid certain things like that. So if you're finding that that's happening quite a bit, when you're asking your child to tell you about their day, that could be a sign that they may need some support in that area. So if you need support or you think your child may need some help, then talk to Mrs. Jones and we can set that process up. But I'm in and out of the classroom quite a bit, and I'm walking down the hall, so if you see me at St. Jerome's, that's who I am. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Carrie Zacher. I'm the physiotherapist that works in St. Jerome School. Some of the things that I look at when I'm looking at your kids is how well they move. Can they run? Can they jump? Can they do things like jumping jacks? Can they stand on one foot? I also look at how they play on the playground and how well they're able to participate with their friends, like are they able to ride a bike. So those are some things that I'll look at when I work with Mrs. Jones in the classroom and on the playground.
Hi, I'm Kayla Kern, and I'm the occupational therapist who works for Alberta Health Services and at St.Jerome School. My job is to look at how kids are functioning in the classroom, and I want to help them be able to do all the jobs that they need to do. That means cutting, participating in crafts, sitting to learn, learning how to write letters, and holding their pencil. So those are some of the things that I look at and I work to support students with in the classroom.
There are a few specifications for kindergarten registration. You must be 5 by December 31st of the kindergarten year. You can register online at the St. Jerome's website, or you can get a paper copy at the school upon request. A copy of the birth certificate must also accompany the registration form. A schedule for kindergarten next year, as well as a supply list, will be uploaded onto the website and can also be available at the school. Thank you so much for watching our video. Kindergarten, here we come.